Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. Happy Friday, everyone. We are going to hop into the all signs reading. We're going to start with Aries and we're going to start with charms. So let's hop in and see. What do we have? A couple little charms for Aries for the week ahead. All right, let's see. All right, well, you've got a guardian angel on deck for sure this week. I feel like as you travel, I was seeing someone on a bicycle and it looked like they were traveling down a city road, and it looked like they had to weave and kind of duck to go under things while they were on the bicycle. So you may feel like this week you've got a lot of things that you're trying to dodge, a lot of things that you're trying to sidestep or to get through. It's like life feels like it's full of obstacles. What I do want to say is that you have an angel by your side helping you through the obstacles that lie ahead. Now, I love to see this. We have the bonefish here, which has been picked clean. So it's like the abundance of the past is still, it's still there, the thought of it. But now we have new abundance coming in. So it's like your plate is never empty. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to tell you. Your plate is never going to be empty. And I feel like Divine is also ensuring that, the things, the opportunities that come your way, your monetary support, it's here for you, right? Spirit's on deck helping you to continuously create, and especially through this week. So full plate, full belly, and dodging obstacles in your path to the best of your ability with Spirit on deck. Sounds pretty good to me. Let's hop in and see what the cards have for you, Aries. All right, for Aries, Spirit, what do we have for Aries for the week ahead? All right, I want to stick these both here. All right, moving forward into celebration, you could be spending time with family and friends this week. You could be having a bit of fun, maybe getting out there, meeting some new people for some. This could be a good week for that. I feel like passionately moving forward, maybe you're ready to start looking or start dating. Could be for some of you. There could be a lot of people who would be willing to celebrate with you. You might have up to 3 options this week, which is fantastic. Yeah, looks like happiness is on the menu. I love it. We've got Emperor energy and a star. Aries, great energy. For the week ahead, I do see that you've got a lot of good opportunities coming in your direction. I want to say probably in all areas. It just looks like you're feeling pretty good, or you've got some good energy coming in that will soon envelop your week ahead. Now, we've got this Emperor energy, so you're on point. I hear making it happen. I heard making it rain. So it's like, I don't know if you've just got... I heard just got a promotion. So maybe some of you have just got a promotion. Maybe you're stepping up into a leadership role. Could be for some this week. For those of you who work from home or have your own thing going here, I do feel like you will be really ruling this week. It's like, I don't know if you've just got... you're pulling more in. It just feels like really in control of everything that's going on and really mindful of everything that's going on around you. It's like it's celebrating your wins, but also knowing that you have to protect what you've created. So there's a sense of, yes, I can celebrate with you and share what I have, but at the same time, I'm mindful of who you are and how much I'm giving. So I feel like that could be a thing too. It's like really paying attention to what you're giving and who you're giving to. I feel like still looking to chase those wishes, hopes, and dreams this week. I love that. Wow, what is flying out of the deck? Hold on. Where did that go? Okay. All right. Yeah, still off in search of what is going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled. Now, that might not be found this week, but I feel like you're still en route to finding what it is that's going to fill up those emotional cups. I feel like it might have something to do with this wish, like it hasn't fully been realized or it hasn't fully manifested here in the physical yet, but it is coming. I love that for you, Aries. I feel like it looks like a fantastic week ahead. Got a lot of happy days coming. And I feel like you're really standing tall and standing in your power. Whether you're masculine or feminine, of course, you're standing in Emperor energy, which I love for you. I feel like there isn't anything you can't create from that energy. Yeah, I hear you have the know-how. So it's like, and if you don't know how to do it, you figure it out. It's like, it's a very quick turnover is what I hear. I love that. All right. Bye, Aries. We're going to hop into Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Let's see what we've got. Let's give this a good mix for you here. Ooh, we had something. Oh, it's the cross. Okay, but it's a very specific one to me. This one kind of, it's like protection against fire. So before I speak on it, let me see what we've got here. Okay, this wanted to come out. So, and we've got a cloud. So something that you can't see. I also heard a cloud of smoke. I don't love that. Okay, I heard metaphorically speaking. Okay, which makes me feel better. So I do feel like, how do you want to put this? I do kind of feel like there could be something. I hear where there's smoke, there's fire. So it's like, I don't know if you're being protected from people who would like to cause storms in your life or like to cause turmoil in your life. I feel like you have the key, whatever it is, to kind of get through the door and lock it and shut it behind you and go along your path. There may be some you need to kind of create some distance from. I feel like the ones who want to create nothing but heartache and turmoil for you, you don't have to carry them into the future. It's like you have the key to kind of step onto a new path. Yeah, I feel like the one that you're passionate about, they could even be trying to make some waves on that path for you as you go towards what you want. I don't know why. I guess it's jealousy, but I feel like you have every opportunity to create that peace for yourself. It will sometimes involve leaving souls behind, right? So I do kind of see that here. I do know you have health, wealth, and happiness on the road ahead, so it does look like good is coming for you. I want to say this week you may be making some changes as to who is invited into your life and who is not. The ones who'd like to create fires, and I see someone rushing to kind of tamp it out with their foot. It's like they're trying to start fires in your life, and it's like, I hear why, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like, if you can't figure it out why, and if you kind of let them know that it's not welcome in your life, they should be making the necessary adjustments if they care about you, right? And I feel like this person has not. So you might have to make some changes for yourself there. All right, let's see. What do we have for you, Taurus? What do we have for Taurus for the week ahead? All right, yeah, speaking your truth. I'm not surprised. I want to say carryover energy here. You don't know what you're going to get when you speak that truth to these people who just don't resonate anymore, or who just don't, I hear they just don't get it. I hear it's drama. It's like these types of people, they start drama. I hear I live for the drama, and I feel like maybe that's what you're thinking. These people live for the drama. Yeah, they're full of sneaky behavior, and you're trying to get away from that. Or you're trying to have all your ducks in a row. You're trying to balance your energy out. You're trying to move forward in a really beautiful way. You're putting the work in to do that, right? I hear you're putting your heart and your hard work into moving forward, and I feel like there are those around you, or could be around you, that this week, who are a little jealous about where you're going in the first place, and then trying to maybe cause little hiccups as you move along. Look, it may take you a little longer to get where you're going, Taurus, but I do feel like with this Knight of Pentacles, this night may move slow, but he always makes it to his destination. And I feel like that's the key for you to know here. It's like you may be a little sad about what you have to leave behind. There are spilled cups here. So this week you may have to it's like I hear let someone go. So I don't know. Maybe it's someone that you work with, maybe somebody that you've known for a long time that maybe has just been causing problems. This could be in the workplace. This could be in family. This could be a significant other. It could be anybody in your life. So I don't want to say this is who it is. You know, it's going to be different for everybody. Just know that there are cups still standing in the background. So there's more to be had. But maybe you have to grieve the loss of, or grieve the sadness over what you have to leave behind. That's okay. You know, that's understandable, right? Especially if it's somebody that maybe you wanted to see go into your future with you, or somebody that you love and you care about, but maybe their genuine love and care is not there for you, right? That could be something you might have to grieve over. But I do feel like you'll realize, I want to say towards the end of the week, that there is more to be had. There are still standing cups, so there's still more for you to have. You might rise up and start living again very soon after. I feel like, you know, this may be someone that it's like, there may be hurt feelings here, but I don't feel like you're like Three of Swords, completely brokenhearted. I just feel like you're sad over what you have to leave. But I feel like Spirit's rising you up again, saying, we've got more. We've got more for you out there. So let's keep going, right? That's kind of what I'm seeing for you, Taurus. The week ahead looks like it's going to be a good week. With a couple of hiccups, but I feel like once you get that straightened out, you'll be moving forward along your path and balancing everything out. I want to say relatively quickly as well. All right, Taurus, I'll see you next time. All right, we have Gemini. Okay, Gemini, we're going to hop into your charms. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Let's give this a good mix for Gemini here. What do we have for Gemini? All right. I wanted to say leaving behind toxic love. And we have the Frog. Okay, could be a little sad about it. You may, okay, I am kind of getting a little bit of energy where it's like, I hear in order to have a new hello, you have to say your goodbyes, right? And I feel like maybe it's saying goodbye to toxic love. Maybe it's saying goodbye to someone that you really loved. I hear love you to the moon and back. And it's like, and I hear at the same time, I recognize you're not healthy for me. So that could be something that you're going through. You may be stepping out of a relationship, or realizing that this relationship that you wanted, maybe the other person doesn't, is not reciprocating in the way that you need them to be, right? It may make you feel a little sad. I'm seeing the Frog card from my favorite spirit animal deck, and the frog is kind of sitting in the rain. So there's a little bit of cloudy energy going on here, and it feels like it's at the start of the week. So maybe going into the next week, you have maybe a little cloudy energy, or maybe you and someone that you really care about are not seeing eye to eye. It doesn't have to, of course, be a love situation. For some, it could be a friend that you love dearly. That's just, you know, I wanted to say maybe creating waves in your life that don't need to be there. Again, I hear a little bit of drama. So I do feel like, let me just pull one more. Yeah, you may have to leave these people behind. You may have to walk away from this person or these people. So for some, it could be more than one. I didn't mean to say people, but for some, you might have to kind of, I don't want to say ghost, but, you know, maybe speak your truth and move out. And if you've already spoken your truth, then maybe creating distance, and, you know, they may view it as ghosting, but I don't really feel like it's ghosting. I feel like if you've spoken your piece and then, you know, people haven't adjusted to kind of, you know, flow with that when you've set boundaries, then maybe it's time to move yourself out of the equation, right? So that could be for some. All right, Gemini, let's see what we have for the week ahead for Gemini. What do we have, Spirit? All right, King of Pentacles. Okay, so we know where we're focusing. I want to put this here. Yeah. I want to say we've got some great energy here. Great energy coming in. I hear when certain people leave, it's a brighter day. So that may be the case. And, believe it or not, Gemini, sometimes when we make room in our life and we let go of the things that are not working, we do create the space for the right things to come in or the right people to come in. So I do kind of see that. I feel like you've set your healthy boundaries. You have to let some people go. I hear fire, I hear hire, fire, promote accordingly, Gemini, and that is the type of energy that you're in, sitting in this King of Pentacles. You're being very practical about the things that you are trying to create and what you want in your life. And I feel like what I say goes. So standing in your energy, yeah. And I feel like you will be able to celebrate more. You might be a little sad, again, about the energies that you might have to leave behind. This could be in a relationship because now we have that Three of Swords energy. Yeah, you may have to deal with a heartbreak or a little bit of heartache as you let someone go or something go. But I do feel like there's a new opportunity waiting in the wings. We've got another soulmate ready to come in. So I want to say very quick turnover. You might not be able to see this coming, but Spirit's got an eye on it, right? I'm seeing the wings here, and yeah, Spirit's got an eye on it. There's a new opportunity. You'll have another choice to make. This person might come in very passionately as well. I kind of love the energy. I feel like we can drop it here. I feel like this is going to maybe start this week, but head out into the future. There'll be more added onto this, I want to say, in the future. So looks like it maybe starts off a little stressful, but I feel like as you keep moving, you step into your power and you realize that, you know, sometimes we really do need to leave certain people out of the equation to have a happier, brighter day the next day, right? It's like, yeah, I keep hearing hire, fire, promote accordingly. So I feel like, you're a loving person, but when I hear enough's enough. So I feel like that's going to resonate for someone. You're going to understand what I mean by enough's enough. It's like you've given me too much and it's not what I'm looking for kind of energy. Yeah. All right, Gemini, I'll see you next time. Okay, we're going to hop into Cancer energy. Okay, Cancer. Cancerian energy here. What do we have for Cancer? All right. All right. Ooh, we've got some star power. I love that. Really resilient energy as well because it's a starfish. We do have the key here and romance. You might have had to be, there's a witch and then there's an angel. I feel like this is one and the same. I feel like there's a person you view to be very magical, or you may be attracted to someone who has, I don't know, maybe someone who practices, doesn't have to be. This could be your energy as well. These are generals, so take what resonates, toss the rest, right? But I do feel like this person is protected. So I don't know if this is someone you're looking into for yourself, or they kind of give off this, connected to divine type of energy. And I feel like maybe you've been really resilient. I hear coming out of the cold. So this could be a situation where you come out of the cold towards someone, maybe someone that feels like salvation. I don't know if just who they are feels very magical to you, right? But I do feel like there's a key to romance here. So something could, I hear petals unfurl. So there could be a blooming in a situation between you and someone that feels very magical. This could be someone that you already know of, or someone new that comes in. Could go either way. Could be a new person, old person, someone you know about. But I do feel like there's a key to that. And I feel like one of you is carrying it and it unlocks the whole situation, right? Let's hop in here. All right. All right, Cancer, what do we have for you? Cancerian energy for the week ahead. Strength. I love to see that. Power, strength, victory, moving to a greener shore, getting away from toxicity and putting the work in to have justice in your life and a brand new beginning in love, going off in search of what fills your cups. I feel like that's the journey you're on this week. I feel like you've been strong, or you've had to be strong. Maybe, I feel like this is mostly love, Cancer, but it could be applied to any other area if it's a little different for you. Kind of get in how you fit in. But I am kind of seeing for a lot of you, this feels like love situations. It's waiting for victory, ready to move to a greener shore, letting go of toxicities. There's been a lot of letting go so far in the read, and we really just started. But I do kind of feel like energy feels conducive to the letting go of toxicities. To kind of have something a little more, to have something that feels right, that balances you out, that's the truth of what you're looking for. Something you can put the work in, and maybe someone else can also put that work in. So reciprocity, equal give and take, sharing of the cup, right? So stepping towards someone, making an offer. I do feel like the next person you may make that offer to, it may end up going the direction that you want it to, but I do feel like there is a sense of letting go of something toxic or someone toxic to make room for what is actually for you. I feel like we don't need to go further on this. We don't need to elaborate. I feel like this is the week where the really good energy comes in. I feel like you have someone that's coming in I keep going back to the charms. I feel like they've got this magical energy, or maybe this is you. You might have this energy, right? But I feel like it's highly, highly sought after in this energy and appreciated as well. I really love it. I feel like it feels great to me for the week ahead. And I feel like maybe you've already let go and it's a continual process. Letting go doesn't always happen in just one big clump. Sometimes we have, things bubble up from underneath the surface, and we have to continuously let things go when it pertains to old situations, right? So this might be a situation where somebody new comes in and something bubbles up. Maybe it's a fear from the past, and you have to let that go too, right? It's like, in order to have an opportunity in this situation, you have to let go as things bubble up to the surface. All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you. I'll see you next time. All right, we're going to hop into Leo energy. All right, Leo, let's really mix this up for you. All right, Leo, here we go. Let's find Leo energy here. Yeah, all right. Okay, we've got abundance coming in this week, standing in one's own power, which I love to see. We've got spirit on deck. I want to say the dark and the light and balancing of having your own umbrella for their storms. I really kind of love this, Leo. I feel like you're stepping into your power and stepping into alignment with abundance this week, knowing that whatever may come, you're prepared for it. It's like whether darkness comes, it's like I can be the light in the dark, right? With this jack-o'-lantern. And then we've got spirit on your side as well. So it's like I've got my light and my dark, and I'm comfortable with both. So I do feel like this is understanding your dark and light. Maybe at some point this week, you just step into full alignment. I do see that Emperor, Empress energy right here. I love that. Fantastic energy. It's accepting yourself wholly and seeing the beauty in both your dark and your light, because both of those things will make you, right? All right, let's see, Leo. What else do we have for you for the week ahead? I want that, whatever it is. All right, we have the Star in reverse, which I kind of like to see in this situation. I feel like you've accomplished something. It's like with this Star in reverse, I'm not seeing it. I'm only seeing it as your wishes, hopes, and dreams are within your grasp. So it's like maybe it was a certain level of self-mastery that you were looking to step into. I feel like you do that this week. I feel like you do move to that greener shore. Maybe you get to a point where you can accept new offers, or it's like when you feel like you're at your best, maybe you can start letting love in. Maybe you can start having these brand new beginnings, getting to this greener shore where you can drop these swords off and let them go, right? Yeah, justice in this situation is balance. Yeah, I just feel like, let's see, before I speak on it, it just feels like there's really good energy about you stepping into your balance and gaining all the things that I want to say that you deserve. I feel like you're giving to yourself, or you're giving to the right things at this point in your life. I feel like you're really focused on maybe even sharing bits and pieces of yourself. Yeah. Self-mastery is kind of what I feel like is the name of the game for you, Leo, this week. It's all about self-mastery. I feel like you step into a certain level of it this coming week. Yeah, it's a victory. I really love that. Yeah. Coming out of the cold, and I feel like it's almost you've gone within, or you've connected to a higher power, or you've connected to your higher self. And I feel like there's a lot of understanding, a lot of kindness and compassion. I want to say being shown towards the self. And I feel like that makes all the difference. It's really beautiful energy. I really love that for you. Feels fantastic. Looks like a great week ahead, and I feel like you're standing in your power this weekend. Or this weekend. Oh, wow, it could really start this weekend. Okay, I love that. All right, that's what I have for you, Leo. I'll see you next time. All right, we're going to go into Virgo energy. All right, Virgo, what do we have for you, Virgo? What do we have for Virgo for the week ahead? We'll give it a nice big mix here. All right, Virgo. Ooh, we've got luck coming in. We've got a bit of magic. We've got a fairy here. We've got path and purpose. I feel like you just might be in the right place at the right time. I'm seeing 222, so that could resonate for some of you. I feel like the clouds might be floating away or on the outs. I feel like clarity is being ushered in a lot of different situations in your life. I love this. Luck is on your side, Virgo. When it comes to your path and being drawn towards something, it's almost like you're magnetized to it magically. Wherever it's taking you, I feel like it's taking you in the right direction. I really love that. All right, what do we have for Virgo? Okay, so we're not fighting over anything right now. It's like what's past is past, what's in the past. Don't need to go off in search of. Why? Don't need to wait anymore. Because the wheel is on the uptick for you. I really love this. I feel like I hear bygones be bygones, so we let the past stay in the past. We don't need to dredge it up or pull it into the future. I feel like there was a certain level of healing that went on or that will go on this week. I want to say you don't have to go off in search of what makes you feel emotionally fulfilled. I feel like you know that that's an inside job, and I feel like you've done that well for yourself, or you'll be getting there or to a certain level of it this week. I feel like we're no longer waiting for things to come to us. We're kind of stepping out and exploring, heading down that path towards your good fortune. I want to say your slice of the pie. I feel like that's where you're going. I love this, Virgo. Yeah, you know, it's almost like you know exactly what's going to be up ahead. Whatever it is, I feel like you just know that it's going to be for you. I love that. Yeah, judgment, rising up from the grave. I want to say you're stepping, I hear it's like the old you, but better. Does that make sense? It's like, have you ever sat there and said, I wish I could find the old me? It's like, I miss that version of me I was. It's like, I feel like you've done a certain amount of healing and you kind of find the old you, but mixed in with a more powerful version of self. So it's like, it's the old new me. It's kind of what I hear. And I kind of feel like that's what's being called up. That's what's being risen up here by this angel blowing the horn. Yeah, it's a new opportunity to move strong down that path, leaving toxicity behind, traveling swiftly into the future. Why? Because you put the work in. You might have some new soulmates up ahead as well, and celebration, victory, fun, happiness. We could keep going, but I feel like you're on your way, and I love to see that for you, Virgo. Looks like this is the week ahead. It's like the kickoff week. It's like we get to where we want to go, or we finally step onto the path that starts lightening the load. I feel like you've done a lot of the heavy work already, and this is just the signs of it trickling in the physicality. So you've done a lot of spiritual work, or you've done a lot of internal work. You may have even had to start putting some legwork in the physicality. I feel like you're getting the get back now, and it's really good. I feel like you've put in the good and you're getting back the good. Love that for you. Fantastic. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you. I'll see you next time. All right, let's see. So we're going to hop into we're going to hop into Libra. All right, Libra, what do we have for you for the week ahead? What do we have for Libra's energy? Oh, just two. Resilience when it comes to love. All right, love is highlighted here, and I feel like, you know, I hear love just isn't my thing. And it's like, I don't know if it's like failed attempts and you feel like, "Ugh, I don't even want to try anymore." It's like, why even bother? I feel like I want to say, don't give up. I want to say, don't give up. You may have to do some healing work before something healthier comes in for you. I feel like there's a level that you're vibrating at, and it has something to do with your thought patterns, and you're expecting the negative will pull in the negative. It's like expecting everything to fail and burn and crash and burn is what I hear. It's like, well, it has no other way to be because you're putting it out there that that's the way it's going to go, right? I feel like your thoughts, they play a bigger role in your life than you realize. So really try to train those thoughts into being more positive and more optimistic. And I do feel like new opportunities will start flowing in there, but it all starts within. You got to start changing up those thoughts. It's like when you hear yourself come up with a negative thought, stop yourself right there, check yourself at the door and say, look, we're not going to think that way. How can I fix this? What do I want to see in my world? Replace those fears with what you want, and it will manifest, right? The more often that you do that and you kind of check those things, as soon as they bubble up, as soon as you notice it, then you can start having some big changes. It'll start flowing in for you that way. All right, let's see what we've got, Libra. Let's see. All right, so we can see with clarity. I want to say where it went wrong, where the opportunity for emotional fulfillment went wrong, when the passion died, when the opportunity left. It's like now I have no choice but to move to a greener shore, right? I do feel like this is, all love related here. I still have a cup in my hand. I still have my own cup. I still have love in my heart, right? That means I still have an opportunity to experience love. It's not gone off the table for good. Maybe like I said, it takes some healing time, some readjustment, especially with those thoughts and that energy. But it's like seeing where it all went wrong, seeing with clarity, seeing maybe what you were responsible for, instead of just saying none of it was my fault, right? It's like taking responsibility and allowing others as well, which is really important, to take responsibility for their own actions, their own missteps, right? You don't say, oh yeah, that's all my fault, right? So you could be on either side of this, feeling like everything's all your fault, or feeling like it's all somebody else's fault. But I feel like there's two to blame in any one love situation, because there are two players in the game, right? So I want to say it's good to see things with clarity, without rose-colored glasses, without trying to, I want to say without trying not to take responsibility for the things that you've done. I feel like there's a lesson to be learned here, or a couple. And I feel like if you successfully, it's like, own up to the things that you've done and see how you could do differently or better in the future. I wanted to combine those. Then you'll be able to have a better opportunity in the future to really apply that knowledge, right? A new opportunity to experience something loving. You'll be able to rise up from that grave and have a new experience. That lovers rising up from the grave with that clarion call. Spirit will give you another chance. I feel like there's a lot to be learned from the crumbling of this situation. There's a lot of clarity to be had, which I really love. So this week may not be the week where you're stepping into something new, but I feel like you're putting in the energy to switch up the thoughts, to really see with clarity. And then from there, you can build into something really beautiful. Yeah, I want to say, Yeah, I saw coming out of the cold, and I feel like that's just in love situations, and then heading towards some an opportunity where you can be victorious, right? So this is just the first step in, or the second step in, um, creating a strong foundation for yourself to move forward on. So I really love that. I feel like, it's not where you want to be, but you're starting that journey, and before you know it, you'll be miles from where you're standing now, and you'll be where you want to be, right? So start today, and you'll get to where you want to be. I really kind of love it. I feel like you're heading on the right path, which I love to see. All right, so that was Libra. Now we're hopping into Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, here we go. Let's see, what do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio for the week ahead? All right, the gift. The gift is the journey itself. Anytime the ancestor hand comes out, the gift is the charms around it if nothing falls in the palm. So only two came out with this. So the gift is the journey and the way you're steering, or in the direction of your steering. So Spirit may be helping you along the journey in where you're going, or trying to figure out where you want to be. So let's see, what else do we have for Scorpio? What's for Scorpio for the week ahead? I want that. Looks great. Starting out, Scorpio. Okay. Giving to things that really, really matter. I don't want to say be a little more selfish to everybody, but sometimes you give a little too much. I feel like Scorpio, you have a really deep heart. You're a lover, right? You've got deep, deep emotions. And sometimes you give more than you really feel comfortable with because you love so deeply. I want to say this may be a time to kind of be a little more selfish. And I want to say you don't have to give away all your earnings. If you want to save up for something, if it's something that you've accomplished, I want to say do something for you. You don't have to always do everything for everyone else. I feel like Spirit's saying there has to be a healthy balance here. It's like you can give some, but I feel like you've given a lot already, and maybe Spirit is saying that has to come to an end, right? I feel like this is something you already thought about. It's like maybe you want your own thing. Maybe you are giving money to somebody else who you feel like needs it, but at the same time, it's like I could be building towards building up my finances towards maybe a place for myself, or I hear my own independence or my own journey, right? I feel like Spirit's saying it may be time to set some healthier boundaries and say, look, I can't give all that. I have to start doing for me, and I want to have something for me. So it may take an honest communication. And I don't know if there's going to be hurt feelings. There could be for some. Yeah, it's like, I feel like you haven't been able to visualize what you want in your own world because you're busy supporting someone else's dream or busy supporting someone else's path, when you need to start focusing on your own. It's okay to do for you, right? I feel like I hear stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I feel like whoever I'm talking to is really, really feels stuck. They don't know who to talk to about it. It's like it's not a fair situation, I feel like, but we want to get to that. I do feel like the luck is on the uptick. So it's like your opportunity to speak your truth may be coming up. Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse. So the secret comes out. It's like how I'm really feeling, or I just feel like, I don't know if somebody wants you to support their daydream, or it's like, I don't know, maybe you're putting money towards someone else's home when you need to be putting it towards your future, right? Or what you want to create. And it's like, if I keep giving here, I'll never have for myself, right? And I feel like it is a touch unfair. Yeah. We have the Four of Cups, and I feel like, you may have to reject an offer to do it one way to do it your own way. And that's kind of what I'm feeling like. It's like you can keep saying, okay, I'll just accept the way we're doing things. But I feel like you don't want to anymore. So I feel like changes need to be made, and I feel like the opportunity for you to start moving in your own direction could be just up ahead, could be at some point this week. You may have to speak your truth. I feel like you could be living very comfortably, maybe even on your own, or going towards, or maybe wanting to put money towards schooling and maybe furthering your education so you could have a better future for yourself, right? It's like your wishes, hopes, and dreams are kind of, it's like they're being realized, and you realize at the same time that you can't support your others and yourself at the same time, right? So maybe later on you'll be able to give a little something if it's like family members or a significant other. It's like I feel like you need to support your own dream now, and I feel like that's what's kind of coming up here. I feel like that's what feels like it's missing. It's like I don't have something for myself. And I feel like there's a want and a need to create that in your own life. And therefore changes need to be made. This, I do realize this is not going to be for everyone, but it will be for someone. So please, please, please take what resonates and toss the rest. If it's not for you, leave it on the board. It's for someone else. Do look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in the energies here if this is not for you, right? For any one of these readings, you can hop in and look at your other signs to get a very clear picture of what's going on in your particular life, right? Okay, that is what I have for you, Scorpio. I'll see you next time. Good luck to you. I feel like you're going to do just fine. All right, Scorpio, into Ophiuchus. All right, Ophiuchus. Let's see. We've got some energy coming in for you. Let's see. All right. Wow. We've got an angel and a palm tree. Peace is being ushered in. Warmth. Maybe a bit of relaxation. Maybe you need, it's like much needed rest is, or the opportunity for that is coming in. I feel like the angels are really trying to support you as you find peace within yourself, or as you take on the energy of peace. Yeah, I feel like it's just needed. I don't know if you're just overworked or feeling overtired or feeling like a little sad or carrying heavier energy. It's like you need that little bit of rest. I don't know if you find it during dream sleep or you actually take some time out to go on a trip. Some of you could maybe go on a little trip. Or maybe planning a trip to somewhere warm and sunny could be for some of you. Or maybe that's what's needed right now. Maybe you need to start planning a trip to have something fun to look forward to. I feel like spirit is on deck with whatever this is for you in this week ahead. So let's look. All right, Ophiuchus, what do we have for you in the cards? So being open to share. Okay, I feel like in the past, maybe you weren't open and ready for a relationship. Yeah, you weren't ready. Let's see. Do I want this? Yes. Okay. Yeah. You know, you might have had a situation that kind of broke down or fell down around your ears. Could have been an old marriage, could have been a situation, could have been a solid relationship, maybe that you were in for a while, or something that you really expected to kind of go long term. I want to say that when that crumbled, I feel like the healing process maybe took a lot longer than you had anticipated. It's like maybe you thought you'd be able to jump back out there and get right back in and find something new. I feel like that healing process, like I said, took a lot longer than you had expected. And I feel like you weren't open or available to take on a new lover. It's just, it wasn't possible. You needed rest. You needed, it's like, I don't know if that situation was very, very harsh or very traumatic, could be for others. Maybe you had to go through, I want to say, a major overhaul as far as energy goes. I feel like I can't even get my words out. So maybe that was it. It's like you didn't have the words to express how you were feeling throughout the healing process. I just feel like it took a lot longer. Now, though, I feel like you may be in a place that you might be ready to step forward into something new. I feel like you had already started kind of making a solid foundation for you monetarily. So maybe that was where you poured in your focus on becoming, on healing yourself, becoming a strong, powerful version of self first before you were ready to open the doors to new love. So I do feel like, yeah, I feel like you had to step into your passionate energy, follow that intuition, follow those wishes, hopes, and dreams. So it's like all that had to come first. Now I feel like we're getting to a place where we're like, okay, maybe I can call some more of my ships in. So what's left? If I've already focused on my monetary success and my stability, my strong foundation, my healthy boundaries, my growth and expansion, right? Maybe been spending time more with family or close friends. It's like, what's left? I could maybe invite in the opportunity for love. So lovers from the grave, Gabriel blowing that horn, making a new opportunity to become the lover. Yeah, you could have it all. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to say. You can have it all. We've got the Chariot, so there's that forward movement, leaving toxicities in the past. Yeah, you might have like a King of Cups just up ahead, ready to explore a connection with. I kind of really love this. I feel like this could also be your energy, Ophiuchus. You might be this King of Cups energy. It's like having a depth of emotion, utilizing discernment as to who to share it with. You could be emotionally intelligent as well. I feel like after a grand healing process, a lot of times we do really step into a depth of emotional understanding, because it takes a lot to understand self when you've been through it, right? So I feel like that could be here as well. It does look like great energy moving forward and maybe ready for an opportunity to really create something even more in life, which I really love. All right, that's what I have for you, Ophiuchus. It looks great for the week ahead. You might be stepping into uncharted territory, but I do feel like it's like Spirit wanted to usher in that sense of peace first before you step into the new. So I feel like this was really necessary stepping stone in heading forward, right? When you come from a place of peace in any type of situation, you see with clarity, right? There's not fear fogging the lens. So I do feel like that is an aspect of this as well. All right, we're going to hop into Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, what do we have for you for the week ahead? What do we have for you, Saggy? Let's see. Wow. Okay. Transformation and romance. We have the rose here. Okay. You might have a big transformation going on in that love life for the week ahead, Saggy. Let's see what we've got. What do we have for Saggy in the week ahead? All right, Empress energy, nurturing something, a wish, a hope, a dream coming into view, gaining that top spot. I hear not even knowing that I wanted it. So it's like, yeah, it's like I've been focused on, yeah, again, here's that energy, focused on what I was creating for myself and then not realizing that I've stepped into my Empress energy. It's like, what do I want? I have the opportunity now for love. Is that where my path is ultimately leading? You may take a moment, yeah, towards the cup, the offered cup. Yeah, I do feel like, wow, we've got Emperor and Empress energy here. I really love this. I feel like there's the opportunity to find that match. And I feel like it's highly probable this week ahead. Yeah, look at that. Four of Wands. You could really find your person this week, Saggy. I feel like you've been focused on other things, doing good work in your life, really, strong foundation, passionate about where you're going. But I feel like all of that has made you a magnet for the right partner, someone who is on your level. I love to see it. It's coming in for you this week. We're going to drop it here. I don't feel like we need to even go any further. Fantastic energy. Love to see that. Emperor and Empress. Wow. Big energy. All right, Saggy, I'll see you next time. All right. We are going to hop into Capricorn energy. All right, Cappy. What do we have for you? What do we have for Capricorn for the week ahead? I want to say Okay. We have the shell. Oh, wow. We're going towards forever. Big on your path this week, Capricorn. I don't know if you're taking big steps towards a future something. I just heard nest egg. So I don't know. I don't know if you're saving up money for something or maybe utilizing that money for something. I hear for some of you, it could be a trip between you and your significant other. For some of you, it could be putting that money into your own place. I just feel like it's a big thing, make a big purchase, or it's like the place you've always wanted to visit and you're actually going, right? It's got that energy. I really kind of love that for you. Let's see where it's going. All right, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like it's not being on your own now. You know, maybe it is. All right, before I speak on it, I've got the victory and strength. And then we're stepping into happiness. Wow, a lot of warmth, a lot of passion and purpose and strength. I feel like you're going towards a really happy time in life. I feel like you're really victorious in your energy right now. I feel like maybe before you had a hard time getting things together. Maybe it was the financial stability. Maybe it was the opportunity to make something happen in your life. But I feel like your path is really being realized. I want to say this week, it's like that dream is maybe coming into fruition, or you're putting in the legwork to make it happen, whatever that is. It's something big. Yeah, I feel like maybe this was something you didn't even realize was going to be a part of your week. But with this High Priestess, it becomes very obvious in reverse, right? It's out in the open. Or maybe you decide to share what it is you're doing with those you love. I don't see the Empress here, but I do get pregnancy for someone. So there could be a pregnancy announcement for some as well. Congratulations. If so, love that for you. Got the top spot, made the choice. For others of you, it's a path that you're taking. It's like, I don't know, maybe you're starting your own business. I saw someone buying like what looked like a van, and it's like a business vehicle. And I don't know, I saw someone like a groomer's, so it's like door-to-door groomer type energy. So someone maybe starting their own business and maybe doing it for themselves. I do kind of see that here. So it doesn't have to be a groomer, it could be anything. I saw florist as well. So maybe taking it a step further and really, yeah, it's like shining it out, showing everyone, becoming that entrepreneur. I love it. Solid in your investment here as well. This is really gorgeous energy, Capricorn. I feel like it's like a dream realized, and maybe actually getting started this week. It's fantastic energy. I love to see this for you. Wow. I'd love to know what it is down in the comments below, Capricorn, if you'd like to share what this is for you, because it seems like really fantastic, big energy. It's big, whatever it is. I love that. All right, Capricorn, I'll see you next time. We have Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, what do we have for you? Let's mix these up pretty good here. See what we have for you for the week ahead. What do we have for Aquarius? All right, got a couple here. We've got witchy energy, which just means magic to me. We've got sandcastles, building sandcastles. Building dreams is what I hear. Or magically manifesting something. You could be working on your manifestation abilities this week. It's all about your path and your purpose. This is decorated. So I do feel like I'm talking to someone who is maybe a little more experienced in the manifestation abilities, but I do love that. You know, you have the key to creating everything in your life. So it's like, got to stay on top of those thoughts, on top of those feelings, on top of that healing, clearing that energy, and being passionate about moving forward in the direction of your wishes, hopes, and dreams, along with what spirit is kind of guiding you to at the same time. I feel like there's a lot in this little bit of charms here, but it's big energy. I love to see that for you. Let's see where it's going for the week ahead. You could be starting to manifest something new, or putting more energy into something you've already started manifesting for yourself. Could be a new avenue to run down, a new place to expand and grow. It could be alongside of something else that's already working, or this could be the main thing that's coming into fruition. So I love that. Let's see. Do I want that? No. Okay. I want this though. All right. I wanted to say no more crying over spilled cups. Let's see. You know, that might have been the jumping off point of your journey was. It's like sometimes what really pushes us into creation in our lives and trying to right ourselves was the falling down or breaking apart of an old connection, right? Where cups have been spilled and we have to cry our tears. We cry ourselves out, and then we realize that from the bottom, there's only one place to go. We have to build up and out, right? So I do feel like, you know, maybe you've utilized past breakups as fire for your passionate movement forward, which I kind of love for you. I feel like you've utilized that energy in a really positive way. Now, you could be coming from that, maybe another breakdown in a connection, and getting ready to build up again. You realize there are still two cups to be had here. So it's like your chances aren't gone. Maybe they're just done for in this particular situation, but there's still opportunities in the future to be had. So yeah, I feel like the world may have been turned upside down for you in the immediate past, but I do feel like, yeah, something could have come to an end here, but where there is an end, there's also a brand new beginning, right? You couldn't get your ships to come in that particular situation, and that's okay. You're still this passionate, powerful person, whether you're masculine or feminine. I feel like very vibrant, very alive, very expansive, trusting in that inner knowing, that soul's inner compass to guide you where you need to be. It's like, I feel like I'm talking to somebody who realizes when something breaks down that there is something more to be built in the near future. It's like we have to get through this so we can get to the next part. It's like we don't cry over things for long. We just know that spirit does things for a reason. And it's like it can hurt for a little while, but we know that there's somewhere more for us to be, right? A new place for us to be. So we do kind of see that. It's like you just have that clear knowing. It's like you have clear-sightedness. You know it's leading to somewhere. So then you take your time, you stay to yourself, you do the healing work, and then you go off in search of what it is that's going to fill you up. I really love the way you go about things. I feel like, I don't know if you're just coming from it again and you're starting to rebuild, you're starting to dream again. Yeah, you're making that choice for yourself, right? Maybe you've been single for a while. Maybe you came from that past situation. You already did the healing work. You've built yourself up, maybe financially, put your focuses elsewhere, friends, family, right? Maybe travel, having a bit of fun. But I do see you're moving towards better things. That wheel is on the uptick. It's a lucky time now, or this week could be a lucky time for you to have brand new opportunities coming in. Some could be emotional. Some could be in any area of life. I'll just put it that way. Fantastic energy, Aquarius. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. Love that. I'll see you next time. All right, let's see. We're going to go into Pisces. All right, we're at our last sign for the week ahead. All right, Pisces, last but not least. Let's see. What do we have for you, Pisces? What do we have for the week ahead? All right, health, wealth, and happiness. We've got growth and expansion. We've got cleaning things up, and we've got putting things together. I don't know if maybe you had a situation in your life where you had to kind of do some healing work, or I heard spring cleaning. So I don't know if maybe you were cleaning something up, or maybe just looking around you and kind of cleaning up the space, donating things that maybe you're not using anymore. I do see someone taking pictures off of the wall, so there could have been a breakdown in a connection. It looked like pictures of two people and then maybe pictures of different things going up, like I see a picture of a pet going on the wall in that place. So this could be the breakdown of an old connection, and we're really just cleaning house, ready to take down the old pictures, ready to put the memories away, maybe into a box until you're ready to deal with them further, right? But I feel like that's kind of the energy that's coming in here. Or maybe you're getting to the point where you pull that box out of the closet and you feel like you don't need to hold on to that stuff anymore. So you either donate things that can be donated, or you trash the things that you don't want to keep anymore, right? It's a certain level of being, and I don't know which section of it you're on, but I do feel like you're coming into your own power. Yay! Coming into your own power. I love that. Focus maybe on your finances, focused on your stability, maybe focused on your goals, your dreams, yeah, I hear aspirations. Yeah, no more being on hold. You want to create something strong and powerful in your life. I love to see this for you, Pisces. You may be sneaking away from an old situation. Tell me more about this real fast. Yeah, into your Empress energy, into your powerful energy, nurturing something. I feel like you want to nurture something without everybody knowing about it, or without this past person knowing about it. Maybe somebody's really nosy or always up in your business. Could be an ex, like ex-husband, ex-wife type energy, or somebody that you were close with for a long time. It's like they don't need to know everything, right? But I feel like you're stepping into you could be stepping into abundance this week. You may have, I don't know, you may have an influx of monetary abundance coming in this week for some, and it might bring you into stability, or I want to say your finances for the future are looking good. I don't know if something just happens for you this week in some way, shape, or form. Could be different for everybody the avenue it runs down, but I do feel like it creates major stability. Is there anything else for Pisces for the week ahead? Yeah, I feel like you're just passionate about making something happen. Again, I feel like you've got all of these wishes, hopes, and dreams that you really want to bring into fruition. Maybe now you have the opportunity with this windfall. It feels like a windfall, I want to say. Yeah. Judgment in reverse. It's like you want to do this under the cover of darkness so you don't gain any judgment. There is a sneakiness about this energy here. Maybe it's coming into a union with someone or stepping out of a union with someone. I don't know if the situation was not good, but I feel like maybe walking away with your monetary abundance, right? Maybe you've come into money and you didn't want to share with the person you were with, because I do see Emperor, Empress here. So maybe it was the breakdown and the splitting of assets kind of thing. Maybe that comes to full completion, right? So you have all of what you have, they have all of what they have, and then it's done. Yeah, I feel like there is justice in this situation. So this could have been going through a legal thing. This could be a legal thing where you come into abundance for the future. It's like if I play my cards right and I maybe invest my money here or maybe save my money here, I can really live off of this, right? It's like maybe early retirement type of thing. I don't know if this was like a medical thing or a lawsuit that you win. It's got that energy. Yeah. It's like it wasn't the way you thought the wish would come in, but it does come in. We have the star in reverse, so it is here to be held in the hand, right? It's not at a distance anymore. So I feel like that's what I've got for you for the week ahead. I do realize that's not going to resonate for everyone, so take what resonates, toss the rest, right? You can always look at your sun, moon, and rising signs if this was not for you. But that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.